Good afternoon, ma'am.
Very good afternoon, all of you.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, good afternoon,
Good afternoon, ma'am.
good afternoon,
Good
good afternoon,
Good
everyone.
afternoon, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
It's
Good afternoon,
very
ma'am.
good afternoon,
Good
Aldous.
afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Keep time. How are you all?
Fine, ma'am.
At lunch? At
And
lunch?
you,
At lunch?
no, ma'am.
Okay, after this class, you can go and have your lunch. Okay, so I'm not waiting for any persons because it is almost time. So let me start my session today. We were discussing about phrases in the previous class, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I have told you a phrase is a group of words without a verb. Especially, we are unable to find out or we cannot see a finite verb which shows the tense form in the phrase or in those group of words. Okay, such a categories are known as phrase in English grammar, right? So phrase, group of words without a verb, and to get complete meaning it should be fitted within a sentence. Okay, and it is that you cannot see any verbs in a phrase. That is very important. You cannot even detect or you are unable to find a finite verb within a phrase. But now today we are going to learn. Okay, children, somebody is making some noise here. I don't know who is doing this. I request everybody to mute. Who is this? Gauri S. Kumar, new admission? Gauri S. Kumar?
No, ma'am.
It's time disappearance. It's time disappearance. Vaiga, please mute your audio. Vaiga. Yes. Fidel, mute. Thank you. So now all of you please listen. We are starting with a new topic called Devanarayan, Adi Ishwar, Sandra, Rida Masin, Binu, Ishan. All of you please turn on your video. Ishan, Devanarayan and all, I request you to turn. Rida Masin, Sandra, Binu and all, please turn on your video. Miss Binu, yes. Yes, thank you. So my dear children, listen, we are starting with a new topic today. It has a connection with the phrase, okay? The term today that we are going to learn is close. Okay, a clause is also called a short sentence, children. A clause is also called a short sentence. So it has some connection with the sentence also. So children, a clause is also a group of words. It has a subject and predicate in it. Okay, remember a phrase does not have a finite verb in a phrase because we can start with a preposition on the road, of brave manner, with a great heart. Okay, so I can use a phrase like this. I should be very thorough that there should not be any verbs used. I'll give you a few examples. Okay, pick out the phrase from the following sentences. This is the question. All of you please do this. All of you please write 5 questions. Let me test 5 questions. Find out phrase. Find out phrase from this following sentences.
Ma'am, we have to find a particular phrase.
No, you just find out the phrase. You don't want to name it. Okay?
Ma'am, we should write in notes.
You write on a paper. Only pick out the phrase. You don't want to name it. You just tell me this is a phrase in the sentence. Okay? So question number 1. He spoke to me in a rude manner. He spoke to me in a rude manner. Ishan, take a pen and paper and write. Whatever or whichever questions I am giving in the class, it should be written in a paper. Yasin. Yeah. Question number 1. He spoke to me in a rude manner. Don't tell me the answer now. Underline the phrase. You don't want to tell me is it a noun phrase or is it an adjective phrase, adverb or prepositional. No. I just want the phrase from the sentence. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
He spoke to me in a rude manner.
Ma'am.
Now, please don't tell me the answer. Please don't tell me the answer. At the last, we'll be discussing the answer.
Yeah.
Question number 2. He is a man of wealth. He is a man of wealth.
Ma'am, can you say the last word?
He is a man of wealth. He is a man of wealth. Next question. They went to a foreign country. They went to a foreign country. F-O-R-E-I-G-N, foreign. F-O-R-E-I-G-N, foreign country.
Ma'am, can you say the third question once again?
They went to a foreign country. Foreign country. Hannah, be very attentive in the class. You were not there, you were not present a few classes earlier. So today onwards you should be present regular. Okay.
Ma'am, can you say the spelling of foreign?
He fought F-O-R-E-I-G-N, foreign. F-O-R-E-I-G-N, foreign. Oh my God, who is speaking like this? Rename the device.
Ma'am, the first word he.
Next question. Next question. I live at that place. I live at L-I-V-E, live. I live at that place. I live at that place. I live at that place. How many questions?
Ma'am, now 4 questions.
One more. Last question. A town having large number of people. A town having a large number of people. Okay, now let us see the phrase used here. Okay, underline the phrases used here. Question number 1. Vinu, read question number 1.
Ma'am, he spoke to me rude manner.
He spoke to me in a rude manner. In a rude manner. Okay? Yes, Miss Venu, you can tell me the answer. Phrase.
Ma'am, in a rude manner.
Excellent, excellent. Because that part of words or those words does not have a verb in it, finite verb in it, right? Very good, very good. So now I have Sandra. Sandra, question number 2.
Ma'am, he is a man of wealth.
Okay.
Man
Phrase?
of wealth.
Man of wealth. Very good. Man of wealth. Very good. Of wealth. Man of wealth. Very good. And now I have Hannah Rashid Ali. Hannah. Okay. Read next question. Hannah, can you hear me? Hannah?
Ma'am, can I?
Stina Shijo. Stina Shijo. What are you doing here, Hannah? My goodness. Stina. Unmute your device, Stina. Stina? No, please unmute. I can't hear you, my dear. No, sorry. Aradhya, yes, she's speaking. She has some problem with the headset. Aradhya, next question.
They went to a forest.
What is it? Third question.
They went to a foreign country.
Foreign country. They went to a foreign country. Yes. So tell me the phrase. Phrase.
Went to a foreign country.
Went is a finite verb. Aradhya. Foreign country. Yes. Foreign country. Very good. Rida Masin, next sentence. Rida, fourth sentence.
A town having a large number of people.
So phrase?
Large number of people.
Excellent. Very good. Very good. Very good. Large number of people. Next one. Next one. Aldous. Fifth one.
Ma'am, a town having large number of people.
It's over. It's over. Next one.
Fifth one only.
So all the five questions we discussed here.
Fourth one it is
Ma'am,
Fourth one.
answer.
Okay. Aldous, fourth one. Fourth one.
I live at that place.
Okay.
Ma'am, at that place.
Excellent. So this is how we are identifying Ihan. Ihan, this is how we are identifying a phrase. A phrase is a group of words without a verb, without a finite verb. Okay? Okay, now let us come back to clauses. But a clause has a verb in it. That is also especially a finite verb in it. As you all know, a finite verb is called a complete verb, from which we will be able to identify the tense form. She is running on the road. Finite verb? She is running on the road. Is running. Tense form? Tense form?
Ma'am,
Present.
Present continuous. Excellent. Very good, very good. Present continuous. I had gone. I had gone. Finite verb?
Ma'am, had gone.
Had gone. Tense form?
ma'am, past perfect. Past perfect.
Past perfect. Very good, very good. Very good. Gauri S. Kumar, please turn on your video. Adi, Devanarayan, Ishan, Yasin, all these kids, please turn on your video. So my dear children, please listen carefully. So these are called the finite verbs, and these finite verbs are absent in phrases, but these are present in the clauses. So clauses are group of words with a subject and verb. Okay, with a subject and verb, and it is a short sentence. Okay, we can call it as a short sentence. Okay, and please remember, if we have a long sentence, if we break that long sentence into two pieces, we'll be getting a clause. Okay, for example, all of you please not here. I'll be writing on the board now.
No.
1 minute. It has a slight problem. I'm taking this one. Okay. Can you see a whiteboard?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
ma'am.
Look at this sentence. Look at this sentence. Okay. We have a sentence here. My mom. All of you please note down. Smiled. My mom smiled when I made dinner. Okay? Made dinner. This is a long sentence, isn't it? My mom smiled when I made dinner is a long sentence. Okay? I can use two different, or I can combine two different clauses with the help of a conjunction to make a long sentence. And this sentence is a long sentence which conveys two different ideas, isn't it? I have two ideas here. Children, I have two ideas. I said my mom smiled. Concept. Wait. You please listen first. All of you please listen. Please, you mute your audio. My mom smiled. One sentence. Okay? One simple sentence. Okay, agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Agree? And my second sentence, I made dinner. Okay? I made dinner. My second sentence. Clear? So, my mom smiled is one sentence. I made dinner is the second sentence. Okay? To combine these two sentences, I want a conjunction. Okay? A joining word. Which is the joining word I have used in this particular sentence?
When.
Excellent. When is the word or a conjunction I have used to combine these two sentences into one. Okay, so I can break these two sentences into two different parts, isn't it?
Yes,
Isn't
ma'am.
it?
Yes,
My
ma'am.
first part of the sentence. Look at here, children. My first part of the sentence here. My mom smiled. I can break the sentence with the help of, see, my mom smiled. Okay, this one is called one part of a sentence. Okay, what is my second part of the sentence? When I made dinner. Okay, so this part is one clause. This part is also another clause. So how many clauses do we have here? How many clauses do we have here?
Ma'am, two.
Two clauses. Okay, so these two clauses are group of words. You can see these are the group of words with a verb. I have told you each clause has a subject and predicate. Agree? So tell me, my mom
Yes, ma'am.
smiled. One sentence. Oh my God, somebody has playing with the microphone. I request everybody to mute it.
Ma'am, it's not us. It's the participant.
Whoever it is.
It is very terrible sound.
Yes, horrible. Not terrible. Horribly horrible.
Ma'am,
Okay. My mom smiled when I made dinner. Look at here. I have told you I have divided the sentence into two pieces. One part joined with another part with the help of a conjunction. Clear? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So one part of
Yes,
so
ma'am.
clauses can be a part of a sentence. Okay? We can use a clause as a part of a sentence. With the help of two or three clauses, we can make a long sentence. Clear?
Yes,
Clear?
ma'am.
Am I clear? So a clause is a group of words. Point number one, all of you. A clause is a group of words with the subject and predicate. Okay, my first sentence, my mom smiled when I made dinner. After dividing it into two pieces, you have got the first piece called my mom smiled, isn't it? Agree?
Yes.
My mom smiled is one clause. Clear? And you can see the presence of a subject and predicate in this part. Okay, tell me the subject in this part. Subject.
Ma'am, is
My
it
mom.
my
Tell
And
me,
I.
subject.
My mom.
My mom. And
My
tell me
mom.
the predicate part or the verb in it.
ma'am smiled?
Smiled. Is it a finite verb or a non-finite verb?
Finite.
Finite
It is
verb.
finite
Finite
verb.
verb.
Why it is finite verb? Smiled. Why it is finite verb?
Past form of the verb.
Very good, very good. We have got, okay, the sentence, the word smiled shows this part of a sentence is actually in simple past tense, right? Right? So forget about it. Take the second part of the sentence. You know, when I made dinner. Okay, second part of the sentence is when I made dinner. Tell me the subject here. Excellent, excellent. I is the subject. Okay, tell me the verb here.
Made.
Made. Why is it a finite verb or a non-finite verb?
Finite verb.
Why it is finite verb?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
simple
it
present.
is,
Because it shows
Ten.
tense form. Tell me the tense form of this particular sentence.
Ma'am, simple present.
Simple, made. Made.
Ma'am, simple past.
Simple past. What is
Simple
the
past
present?
tense.
What is the past form of the verb made? Sorry, present form of the verb made.
Make.
Make. Excellent.
Make.
Make is the present form. Made is the past form. Pay is the present form and paid is the past form, isn't it? So remember
Yes,
this. Remember this. So each part of a sentence or you know a clause is a group of words. Remember, a clause is a group of words with the subject and predicate. Okay? With the subject and predicate, or you can say that it has a finite verb. Okay, so it forms a part of a long sentence. We can say that a clause is a part of a sentence. If we divide a long sentence into two or three pieces, group of word with a subject and predicate is called a clause. Clear? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any doubt with clause?
No, ma'am.
What is lacking in phrase? Something is lacking in phrase. What is lacking in phrase? How to identify a phrase? It is a group of words.
It does not have
This is very important. This is very important. A phrase does not have a finite verb. But in a clause, you can see the presence of finite verb. Okay? We are calling a clause as a short sentence because a clause can sometimes stand by itself. Okay? It has its own meaning. It can stand by itself. I'll tell you there are two classes of clauses. How many classes are there, children? There are two classes of clauses. Let me explain a clause once again. Let me share a screen for you. Points to remember. Children, these are the points that you should remember. Point number 1, a clause is a group of words. All of you please note down. A clause is a group of words. Ishan, you are not writing. It has a subject and predicate. Okay? It has a subject and predicate. I know, as I have told you, it has a meaning of its own. I made dinner. It is complete, right? I made dinner. It has a meaning. I prepared dinner. It's over. By looking at or by seeing this, my mother smiled. So these two parts are, or it has its own meaning. Isn't it? And as I have told you, it forms, this is very important, it forms a part of a sentence. Okay, so a clause is a group of words. It has a subject and predicate. It has a meaning of its own and it forms part of a sentence. A clause forms part of a sentence. And before moving into any other points, let me explain the conjunctions to you. We need to learn the conjunctions first, then only we'll be able to study complex and compound sentences. Okay? What do you mean by conjunctions? What is known as
a
conjunction?
particular word which can join as two sentences into one.
We have conjunctions. Okay? You know, we can use these conjunctions or these small words to combine two different clauses to get a long sentence. Two different sentences to get a much more longer sentences, right? Or we can combine two different words with the help of a conjunction, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Isn't it? So we can combine. See, I have
Yes,
Ihan. Ihan and Seba. Ihan is the name of a person. Seba is the name of another person. So I am using a conjunction. Ihan and Seba are classmates. Okay? To make a perfect sentence or to combine. Otherwise, I should say Ihan is Zeba's classmate and Zeba is Ihan's classmate. Okay? To avoid repetition of the sentences, to get a beautiful sentence, I can say that Ihan and Zeba are classmates. Isn't it? Isn't it? Yes, Zeba and Zeba, Ihan and Aradhya. See? Zeba, Ihan and Aradhya are classmates. Correct? Correct? So I can join different words into one to get a perfect long sentence. So conjunctions are joining words. Like a paste, like a gum, we can make another sentence with the help of conjunctions. Okay? So we are going to learn two different conjunctions today. Okay? We need to learn two different conjunctions today. Okay? The conjunctions are called, see, subordinating conjunctions. All of you? Subordinating conjunctions. All of you please note down. This is very important. You need a continuation next year. So you have to be very thorough with this. Conjunctions are of two different. We are only learning two different conjunctions. There are more. But today, subordinating conjunctions, and second type of conjunction is called coordinating conjunctions. Okay? Coordinating conjunctions. We have two types of conjunctions. Okay? We have two types of conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions and coordinating conjunctions. What are the two types of conjunctions, children? We have two types of conjunction. You should be very thorough with it. Okay? We have two types of conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions and coordinating conjunctions. Okay? We have two subordinating Coordinating. What are or why we are using subordinating, or in which case we are using subordinating conjunctions? Do you have any idea?
No, ma'am.
Okay, as I have
No,
told
ma'am.
you, there are two classes of clauses. How many classes are there?
Two classes.
Two classes of clauses. Class 1 clause is called main clause. What is it?
Main clause.
Main clause. Class 1 clause is called main clause. Class 2nd or the second type of clause is called, or second kind of clause is called what? Subordinate clause. So we have main clause and we have subordinate clause. Children, remember two classes of clauses. Class 1 subordinate clause, class 2 main clause, or whatever it is. You please write main clause and subclause. Okay, this main clause is also called principal clause. Children, main clause is also called principal clause. Spelling? Principal clause. Okay, and you are familiar with the word independence. In which year India got independence from the British rule?
1947.
Sure?
Yes.
Yes, we got independence from British rule in 1947, isn't it?
1947.
We are free. Why we are free? What do you mean by independent?
Ma'am,
I am an independent person. What, which means what?
ma'am, like free. Ma'am,
What do you mean by this?
We are free from something.
Something means I am free from all the forces outside. Nobody is there to control me, right? I am free to take decisions by my own. I am free to do whatever I want to do, right? There is no one is controlling me. I am completely free. I am not depending upon anyone. Correct?
Yes.
So a main clause is also called a principal clause, and it is also known as an independent clause. Children, a main clause is also known as principal clause, and also it is called an independent clause because it can stand by itself. That is, it is complete in meaning. Children, it can stand by itself. It is not depending upon any of the parts in the same sentence. So a main clause can stand by itself in a sentence because it is complete in meaning. So it is called a main clause, which is also known as principal clause and independent clause, because it does not need any support from any of the words within a sentence. It is free. Clear? Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
At the same time, you have the second class of clauses called subordinate clause. Okay, subordinate clause. What do you mean by subordinate clause? You are familiar with the word subordinates. He is my subordinate. So you should salute the other person. Subordinate in military services and all, you are familiar with the superior officers and subordinates. What do you mean by subordinate?
Now, what does mean by subordinate? I don't understand.
Which one? Which one?
Subordinating.
Subordinate. Wait. Subordinate. What do you mean by the subordinates? See, imagine that I am a militant. I am in military service. Okay? I am a subordinate and I have my superior officers. I am waiting. I am not free to take decisions by my own. Before doing something, I should ask my top officers, isn't it?
Yes.
I am low in rank. Okay, I am low in rank. Okay, so I am always depending upon my superior officer, and he used to give me the commands, and according to his command, I'll be moving, I'll be acting, I'll be doing things. Okay, so subordinate means, or subordinate clause means, it is always depending upon the main clause. It cannot stand by itself. Imagine children, I am a subordinate or I am a subordinating clause. I cannot stand by myself. I am not complete. To get a complete meaning, I should be fitted with the main clause with the help of a conjunction. Okay, with the help of a conjunction. Otherwise, I am incomplete. Okay, a main clause can stand by itself within a sentence. But a subordinate clause cannot stand by itself because it always needs a support from the main clause for the completion of its meaning. Am I clear? Am I clear? Somewhat
Yes,
clear,
ma'am.
not fully clear. I know because this is a new topic for you. You are not
Yes,
fully
ma'am.
clear. Okay, so by doing exercises, you will be able to understand what is a main clause and how a subclause is. So before doing that, we need to know the two types of conjunctions. Okay, we need to know the subordinating conjunctions and coordinating conjunction because always a remember, because always a subordinating clause is starting with the subordinating conjunction. Remember, it is easy to identify a subordinate clause because subordinate clauses are starting with the subordinating conjunction. Okay, children, underline this point. Underline this point because always a subordinate clause is starting with the subordinating conjunction. So now let us know what are subordinating conjunctions. As I have told you, so children, conjunctions are of two types. We have subordinating conjunctions. We have coordinating conjunctions. Clear? We have subordinating conjunctions and we have coordinating conjunctions. The list of subordinating conjunction. All of you write down the list of subordinating conjunction. Now I am going to give you the list of subordinating conjunctions. Note down the list of subordinating conjunction because we need these conjunctions in a subclause. Okay, in the starting of a subclause in a sentence. With the help of these subordinating conjunctions, we'll be able to identify a subclause from a sentence. Clear? Am I clear?
Ma'am, can you say once again?
Ma'am, can you share the box?
Example. All of you write the list of subordinating conjunction. As I have told you, there are two types of conjunctions. The first list is for subordinating conjunction. All of you please note down list of subordinating conjunction. Don't worry. Don't worry if you're not getting this point also, don't worry. I'll be explaining 100 times for you. Okay. First of all, you please note down the list of subordinating conjunction. Example. Because. Okay, I'm giving you the list. You need to by heart this. Because, before, if, if, as if. Okay, please note down. I'll give you here. You have some confusion otherwise. So the list of, children, list of subordinating conjunction. Okay, subordinating conjunctions. All of you please by heart this. This is the only keyword which help you to identify a subclause from a sentence. Okay, so I said because. Because is a subordinating conjunction. Before is a subordinating conjunction. If, subordinating conjunction. As if, subordinating conjunction. Even if, subordinating conjunction. Though, subordinating conjunction. Although, subordinating conjunction. Even though, subordinating conjunction. All these words, if these words are there in a sentence, from that word onwards you can label it as a subordinate clause of a sentence. Okay, another one, all the WH words. Okay, all the WH words are subordinating conjunction. What are the WH words in English?
When,
What?
What?
when, was, what,
Okay.
where.
Okay, correct. Where, when,
Which?
which,
When,
ah,
which,
how,
how,
ah. Then what, where, when, which, how,
Ma'am,
why,
what,
why,
ma'am,
why,
what,
whose,
Ma'am, who
okay.
is that? Who?
ma'am, what,
What?
who,
All the WH words, all the WH words are subordinating conjunction. Okay? Okay, children?
yes,
Okay,
ma'am,
ma'am.
Okay. Since, subordinating conjunction. After, subordinating conjunction. It is after. Okay? Since, after, subordinating conjunction. While, subordinating conjunction. Okay?
Ma'am,
Yes.
last WH word is which?
Which is also a subordinating conjunction. Which?
Ma'am, in the list, which is the last word of WH word?
Whose?
Last word. Whose? WHOSE. Whose? Whom. Again, whom is a WH word and it is a subordinating conjunction. Whom. Okay? Where, when, which, how, why, whose. All these WH words are subordinating conjunctions. Okay? So you have got, don't worry, you have got a list of subordinating conjunctions now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? You have got a list of subordinating conjunctions. Now, I am going to give you 5 sentences. Okay? I am planning to give you 5 sentences. You should tell me which part of the sentence or which clause is main clause and which clause is subclause. Ready?
Okay.
Ready? I
Yes,
have told
ma'am.
you children, it's easy. It is easy to identify a subordinate clause because a subordinate clause is always starting with a subordinating conjunction. Okay? A subordinate clause is easy to identify because it is starting with a subordinating conjunction. Clear?
Yes,
Clear?
ma'am.
So
yes,
you
ma'am,
have the list of subordinating conjunctions in your hand. Now you are going to tell me which part of the sentence. You are going to separate that sentence into main clause and subclause. A clause can stand by itself. A clause is depending always a main clause to get a complete meaning. Clear? So we have 2 clauses. We have main clause, we have subclause. As I have told you, a subclause is starting with the subordinating conjunction. That is the only key point or keyword that can be easily identifier, or we can easily identify a subclause from a sentence. Clear? You have that? You have that support answer, support key with you, right? So by
Yes,
the help
ma'am.
of this subordinate clause, subordinating conjunction, you are going to separate a sentence into main clause and subclause. Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Question number 1.
yes, ma'am,
Question number 1. All of you please write. I have 5 questions for you. Question
ma'am.
number 1. When the cake is brown, when the cake is brown, when the cake is brown, comma, remove it from the oven. Full stop. Now you got a sentence. Clear? Agree? Children, have you got a sentence now?
Yes, ma'am,
This is your sentence. First of all, you are going to divide the sentence into main clause and subclause. How? First of all, let us think about the subordinating conjunction. You have a list of subordinating conjunction. Look at these look at the long sentence given here and find out the subordinating conjunction used in it.
Ma'am, when?
Yes, very good, very good. So this is the subordinating conjunction. Okay.
Ma'am, it also
And I have told you a subclause is always starting with the subordinating conjunction. So if that is the case, tell me which part of the sentence is a subordinate clause.
Ma'am, when the cake is brown.
When the
Excellent.
cake is brown.
Excellent. This part of the sentence is called a subclause because it is starting with the subordinating conjunction. Agree?
Yes,
Agree?
ma'am.
And
Ma'am.
what is it? What is it? If this one is a subclause, what is this?
Ma'am, main, main.
Very good, very good. You're right. This part of the sentence is called main clause or
Main clause.
independent clause or principal clause which can stand by itself. Agree? You got
Yes,
some
ma'am.
idea. You got some idea, right?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
By doing the second activity, you will be getting a little more idea about separating, how to separate a main clause and a subclause. Let us see. Yes, Eba?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Eba?
Ma'am, in the main clause, the conjunction is there.
No, only one time we are using the conjunction, right? Okay, to
Ma'am, but-
combine. So I am telling you again, to identify a subordinate clause, you can see the presence of subordinating conjunction in it. So once we attach the subordinating conjunction with the subclause, there won't be any other conjunctions with the main clause. We should not say, we never ever use as conjunction with the main clause. Main clause means it can stand by itself. But subordinate, it is actually with a subordinating conjunction because it cannot stand by itself. So it want a hook to connect with the main clause, right? So that hook is called a subordinating conjunction. To get a complete meaning, with the help of subordinating conjunction, it should be fitted. Okay, it should be hooked with the main clause. Okay, am I clear? Somewhat clear, somewhat clear. I know that not fully clear because this is a new topic for you. Do the second activity, do the second activity. Oh my God, the time is up. Okay, the next batch is waiting. Okay, so we'll be explaining this in the next class also. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
okay children,
Okay,
thank
ma'am.
you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.